Hi guys, if you're watching this video, I want to believe you already watched my other video where I talk about Verkehr's psychologist. The other video I explained about a letter I received because I was still on my probation period, and I made a mistake before, so they referred me to go and do off-bound seminar, which is a novice seminar. So I'm done with that one. So after I finished the off-bound seminar, so I beat a speed limit, and I overspeed. Where I was supposed to drive at 30, I drove a 51 because the light was the camera was close to the traffic light, so I just left the traffic light. I wanted to switch gear, and because of the car, if you don't move fast, it won't switch gear early. So that was the reason why I have to fire it up a bit so that I can switch a gear. And also I was in haste, so I didn't know the light. They just put the light. The light wasn't there before, so they just put and guys, let me just say this: be careful if you're in Germany. What they do now is sometimes you see a bus parked, you won't know that there is camera inside that bus. The moment you drive the bus and you beat the speed limit, you know there is no camera around there. The camera will snap you from the bus. So be very careful when you're driving. So the best thing, just obey the law, obey the traffic laws, and it will help you. And also, if you are driving autobahn as well, sometimes there are Audi cars. Most of the time they use a BMW and an Audi. These people are police. You won't know because they are not using police car, they're using normal car. So once you beat the traffic or you overspeed, they go up before you or behind you and put on their siren and ask you to stop. So these people, they are very brutal. So that, in my case, they just marked the camera there that day, and after the camera snapped me, the following day I went there, the camera was no longer there, so they took it off. Take it to another place, just like that. So let's be very careful. So when I received the letter that they are giving me last warning, that I just came back from off-bound seminar and I committed another violated another law again, so they now refer me to go and do a Verkehrspsychologist. And the seminar cost about 300 euro. It's 3 hours, 1 hour a day, depends. They might take 4 weeks or 3 weeks. So I was already making inquiries about the seminar, because they wrote on the letter, if I don't do the seminar, they are going to revoke my license. So they gave me 2 months to get the certificate back to them. So I was like, I was tired, not knowing what to do. So I just called they put one office there, which is a TÜV node, where I can do the seminar. So the following day I called the office and I explained to them. So they told me that normally the seminar I must not take it. So they just try to advise me in case in order to avoid more violation that will lead to the revoking of my license, it's better I go and see a psychologist that will help me, try to talk me into it, so that I don't violate any of the road traffic laws anymore. So I said, okay, no problem. I called the stress of Verkehrsamt and I asked them, the letter you guys sent to me, what about the letter? So the lady told me that I must not honor the request. Sorry, I must not honor what they wrote there, that I should go and attend the seminar. That if I feel like I want to go, I can go, but it's not under probation, I must not do it. I said, but you guys put a date there that you give me 2 months. In 2 months, if I don't get the certificate to you, are going to revoke my license. They said they just wrote down one that it doesn't mean if I like, I go for it. If I like, I don't go for it. What they are always saying is that I should be careful. When I make another mistake again, they are going to revoke my license. So they are just taking as a last warning. So I was a bit happy because I just saved myself 300 euro. So that is it. So I promised in the other video that once I'm done with this issue, I'm still going to share with you guys so that you also know what to do. And this Verkehrspsychologischen is a psychologist, you know, the German, they wrote it in their way. So it's not PU, though it's the same people. When you are asked to do PU, they will also send you to this psychologist, road psychologist, to also prepare you for the PU, because the PU is something, though the PU has much to do with alcohol. When you drink and drive, I think they have up to 1.5% minimum. Also, the maximum of alcohol you just should contain in your system should be 1.5, 1.6 or so, 1.5, 1.6. If you have more than that in your system, while the police control you, so you're going to, they might take your license, or they send you a letter to bring your license to them, and they send you to go and do this PU. Like I said the last time, the PU is very expensive. You might spend up to 7,000 euro. Very, very expensive, and there's it's difficult to come. It's not guaranteed that after you spend that money you get it. Some people do it up to 3 times. So, and I believe we don't have such money to waste. So my advice again is, if you know you want to drink, don't drive. Like myself, I don't drink. So when you drink, take I don't know how, depends on how many contents of alcohol you have in your system, and you need it to flush out before you start driving. Because right now the police just stop people at random. They stop people and start to check. The first thing they go for is to know if you drunk. You might not drive recklessly, but they just want to know, because they know that some people can be drunk and still be able to drive. But the thing is, don't drink and drive. So they don't care if you don't misbehave on the way, but they just want to see that you're not drunk. Because when you're drunk, they know that it's time to feed on you. You're going to pay hell before you get your license back. So I will advise you, if you like drink very well, drink, but don't drive. It's very important. So thank you. Stay cool, and I hope I will not make another mistake again, because this is my last one here. I believe I won't make another mistake again. And you also don't make a mistake, because license is very expensive in this country. And if you don't have license, work is depends on the kind of work you do, you know. So stay blessed. Have a nice day.